Katz and Cosby, entertaining and informative on the Red Apple Podcast Network.
Joining us now, here is Joe Concha. We love listening to him every night here on 77 WABC from 9 to 10 p.m. And Joe, I couldn't believe some of the vitriol we were hearing this weekend after the very sad passing of the great Lindsey Graham.
Yeah, I guess I could kind of believe it in some level, and I don't obviously condone that in any way, shape, or form. But we saw it after Charlie Kirk, right, Rita? And when he was tragically shot September 10th at Utah Valley University, assassinated, shot in the neck, a father of two very young children, obviously, husband to Erica Kirk. And you saw liberals celebrating on social media, celebrating online, mocking Charlie getting shot in the neck like that one Chicago school teacher with that viral video who never lost her job, by the way. So after the reaction to what happened to Charlie and now Lindsey Graham dying, and suddenly a lot of liberals seem very homophobic, because I've never seen more people talk about how they all thought that Lindsey Graham was gay and maybe that's what led to his death. I mean, I'm seeing things, I'm just like, what are you talking about? And it's just a whole bowl of wrong that we've gotten to this point. I think social media has a lot to do with it.
Yeah, I think so too. By the way, today is the 2-year anniversary of the Butler attempted assassination against President Trump. He was talking about it earlier today. I've never seen somebody with such amazing wherewithal. You know, you got the Iranians, you got everything that happened domestically, and he's juggling. He's talking right now about Iran. I mean, have you ever seen somebody who could can you imagine a different president at this moment, Joe?
Only fictionally have I seen someone like President Trump, and that was the Terminator, right? Schwarzenegger. He's just going to keep going forward, right? You can't stop him. I mean, that was July 13th, obviously 2 years ago. And when I interviewed the president for my book, my dad asked me, he said, what's the first question you're going to ask him? I said, I got to know what compelled him to stand up after he has blood on his face. He knows he's hit, and he doesn't know if there's a second shooter out there. He stands up above his Secret Service and yells, "Fight, fight, fight" to the crowd.
Violates
so I asked
all
the president,
protocol, all secret. They should have dragged him to the ground and to a truck.
Yeah. That's Tony Carbonetti. No, I'm sure
Tony.
They were panicking, right? No question.
Oh yeah, never should have let him get back up.
But it was such a mantra, to Joe's point. It was such a symbol, and it continues. When I think of Trump, I think of fight, fight, fight. Right? It still is.
Yeah.
Same spirit when it was, torrential in D.C. He said, no, we're still going forward. Same spirit, with dealing with Iran. We're still going after them. I mean, he never gives up, which is a noble quality.
Indeed. And he said, oh, by the way, and I never heard this before. He said, there was a stretcher on that stage and they wanted me to get on that stretcher. And I told them there was no effing way I was getting on that stretcher. And I said, well, what made you stand up and do that, though? He goes, I know the world was watching. My family was watching, and no one was going to stop this movement. Not me. This movement, fight, fight, fight. I'm like, wow, that's balls right there. I'd be on my knees crawling off that stage saying, get me out of here. But yeah, that's, I think that may have helped Trump win the election, quite frankly, ironically.
Oh, that was the day he won the election. 100%. That was the day he won.
Yeah, 100. You could see it. You could see the country was behind him. Everybody, even people who didn't like him, came forward.
He was still running against a corpse at that point.
Right. But they were all saying, "Wow, that guy has guts." Because everybody said, "God, what would you do if you were in that situation?"
Go down.
I remember Mark Zuckerberg, who wasn't necessarily a Trump fan, came out and said that guy. He was applauding him. All these people who weren't necessarily Trump fans admired the guts of him at that moment. I mean, how could you not?
Your instincts hit the ground.
Yeah, well, and then 2 months later, he almost was taken out again.
Well, Joe, I mean, what do we do at 6:08? It'll be just before
Mark Levin.
Mark Levin yells at us.
It's 6 words, and I'll do it in my Mark Levin voice. Truth, justice, the American way.
Wait, here we go. We got to do it real. Here we go.
Right,
here we go.
Truth,
justice, the American way.
And let's go to Mark Levin, who is already in progress.